CenturyLink Field will be rocking, no doubt about it, Monday night between NFC playoff contenders Kirk Cousins and the Vikings in Seattle. They'll face Russell Wilson and the streaking Seahawks. 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 Pacific on ESPN, plus the app. Our coverage begins with Monday Night Countdown at 6. Here's Courtney Cronin with more.
Hey, Wendy, the vibe inside Minnesota's locker room regarding the Vikings-Seahawks game carries a playoff feel to it. These next 4 games, Mike Zimmer said, will determine what the Vikings can do, where they'll go in the postseason, and how they perform in the clutch. Doing so requires an extensive plan for Russell Wilson, who has been dropping tight window dimes all season long and is ultra difficult to contain, from his play-action game to his ability outside the pocket. This stretch of quarterbacks Minnesota's D has faced, from Rodgers to Brady and now Wilson, is great preparation for January. Why? Because they're all playoff caliber quarterbacks with different style of play. When we go to the postseason, defensive end Stephen Weatherly said, we will have experienced a lot, so nothing will be new to us. Wendy?
Courtney, thank you. And with that, we've got one more group to spotlight on this Week 14 as we begin, at least tonight. It's the defense. I know you like it.
It's about time.
About time. But we saved the best for last,
That's
Darren,
right.
which is why I'm going to ask you, what do we, D lineman perhaps?
D lineman. Well, listen, he's a pass rusher. He's an outside linebacker, but he's a pass rusher, so I'm considering him a D lineman.
We are bending the rules
I'm going with Olivier Vernon for the New York Giants. Listen, you talk about a pass rusher, last week, 2 sacks, and we're seeing a Washington Redskins team right now where they're trying to roll out bodies there to protect the quarterback right now as far as their offensive line. Look for Olivier Vernon to come off that edge, get in one-on-one situations with that offensive tackle, and make big plays. He looks extremely good and came back from the injury since he's come back from the injury as far as putting pressure on quarterbacks.
All right, linebacker, Teddy.
The Rams are coming to town to Chicago. They've got great linebackers there, but I'm not talking Khalil Mack. I'm talking Danny Trevathan.
There we go.
Off the ball, inside linebacker, run stuffer, so he's going to be the one that's going to be sideline to sideline and up between the tackles, getting Todd Gurley, stopping that run. It seems like double-digit tackle is just the norm for this guy. I mean, he's all over. He's productive. He's paired well with Roquan Smith. Danny Trevathan is a guy that makes monster hits, also possibly forcing a fumble. I like the way this guy plays.
Yes.
All right, let's not leave out the D-backs. What you got?
Who am I going with?
Your guy.
Derwin James. You know I'm going with Derwin James. I'm going with the guy that's...
I got my guy.
You got your guy.
You got
my guy. Listen, Derwin James has had a great season. I think this week against the Cincinnati Bengals, he even pats his stats this season. In my opinion, one of the most, probably right now, the best safety in all of football because of his versatility, his ability to get some sideline to sideline, come up and plays in the box, and then go get it when he has to go get it in an interception game. He's a good football player.
All right, everybody's got their man.
Got their
I got Adam Schefter here. What's a defensive story? You're welcome.
My man, is the Eagles linebacker Kamu Grugier-Hill.
Oh,
you hear what he said?
Wow.
Kamu Grugier-Hill.
You got it.
Kamu Grugier-Hill.
That's right.
Okay. Well, he said
Yep.
that the Dallas Cowboys always choke. Now, they're going in there on Sunday. They're going to have a chance to make the Dallas Cowboys choke again. And I'm sure that Kamu Grugier-Hill's comments have gotten a lot of play in the Cowboys locker room.
Grugier-Hill.
When you say something like that, either you back it up and you become a hero in Philadelphia, or your team gets beat and it becomes embarrassing.
He also said they choke and we're going there to make sure they choke. We're going to make them
Very
choke.
DeMarcus Lawrence-like.
Very. That's what scares me.
You back it up.
That's what scares me about it.
And therein lies the rub. Listen, we want to show you this because I think it's interesting, and I do think it's important because I think a lot of us felt like it was unfortunate that Mike McCarthy did not get a chance to speak to the team. He was fired so quickly after his final game. This is from Rob Demovsky. And he says, McCarthy returned to Lambeau Field on Wednesday. That was yesterday. He spoke to the team with the blessing of the GM and the team president. His passion for the game and his love for the players was clearly evident, said Joe Philbin. He did a great job. And you know what? He didn't have a chance to do that. And so I think it's great that he was able to go back with the blessing of those in charge and do that. There you go. After 7 straight losses to the Jags, they pulled out a win last week. Can they keep it going against the Titans? A wild card spot still in play. We will pick the winner